Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tales of Gracie's F. On the last episode, we got Sophie back? Honestly, right now, we're not entirely sure if this girl is the exact same Sophie that apparently died, but man, it's so good to see that face again. But we can't let this reunion get the better of us, because we need to do a daring plan to try and sneak into Fendolian territory through a seaside cave and go on the offensive, and that's precisely what we're going to do right now. But first, a few things I need to show off. First of all, I got every single character to at least level 15, which I believe is a good level to be at right now. Also, I decked them out with +1 equipment and upgraded equipment where I could. So, you know, Silk Blouse +1, so it's got a few extra... I think I gave Evade to Sophie, but basically, you know, it's souped up equipment. So if you look at the numbers right there, you'll see that it's pretty damn good. Got the Iron Scabbard, which of course I got before. Iron Sword, Throwing Knives, Silk Blouse, you know, all of that fun stuff. And of course, while leveling up, I was able to level up a lot of my titles. And I thought for this venture, since it's good to have her back, and I haven't actually played her yet in this LP, so let's remedy that. And if I remember from when I played this game way back yonder, I never played her much, which doesn't make that much sense to me nowadays, because I love characters that punch. I know it's a very simple criteria to have, but any characters that have a punching style to them, I just love it. It feels so good. Quality pairing. When pairing up qualities to dualize, always keep an eye out for effects that are highlighted in yellow. When you see that, it means that the effect's rank will go up. Some rare qualities might even influence more than one effect. I'm going to have to learn how to dualize efficiently, because, once again, that is something that I never learned how to do, so... If any of you guys have tips on that front, I'd be more than happy to read them, because that's certainly an area I can get much better in. Oh! Also, another thing that I forgot to mention is, since my LF maker... my LF mixer got upgraded, I moved around items. One thing that I never did was put upgrade items into the slots to duplicate, because, in all honesty, I never knew you could do that. And you're probably wondering, wait, what? How could you not know? Well, I always just assumed the first tab was all. So I would just, you know, scroll to the bottom and be like, huh, you could only put cooking equipment in here. So that's all I assumed as a kid that you could put in there. But no, there are 3 more tabs up the top, which you could put stuff into. I know it's super dumb, but that was just something my dumb child brain never really grasped upon. I just sort of looked over it very quickly and just assumed I knew everything, which was not true in the slightest. Thankfully, now that I'm much older, I am more able to pay attention to such things. And now I feel like I'm going to regret those words in the future. What's wrong, Sophie?
Sophie, don't wander too far.
All right. Why do you call her that?
I don't know. She needs a name, right?
Even though we have no idea who she really is?
Well, I mean, we can't just keep on calling her Mysterious Girl every 5 seconds, and look... The resemblance is uncanny!
Look, I'm just...
You need to come back to reality. Everything has changed since then.
You're right. It has changed. Sophie's dead. My father's dead. Hubert got adopted by some guy in Strata. Oh, and my oldest friend treats me like a total stranger, and has apparently given up on smiling. Look, I know this is all my fault, okay? That's why I decided to stay.
What do you call this flower?
Oh hey, it's the flower we named you after.
It's a Sopharia.
That's where we got the name Sophie. Sophie. Asbel calls me Sophie.
Sorry, I should have asked you first.
No, it's fine. Please call me Sophie. I like this flower. It feels warm and familiar. It makes me happy to be named after it.
If you like it, why don't you grow another one? Here, take this. It's a Sofaria seed.
This will turn into a Sofaria flower?
When we get back to the manor, you can plant it in the flower bed.
All right.
Sounds like a plan. Are we sure this operation is gonna work? Because the tension just keeps on rising between Sheria and Asbel. I know I keep on mentioning it, but Jesus Christ. It keeps on ramping up and ramping up to the point where I don't think there's any more multipliers that we have left. Also, you may be wondering why I'm running backwards, considering we're supposed to be going to the Seaside Cavern. Well, it may be a little bit counterproductive, but if we go back to here, we actually got another character skit, which we can only see after viewing that scene.
Go ahead. Just shoulder the blame all by yourself.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just irritated.
Irritated?
It's kind of like being angry, but...
You're cute, Sheria.
Where'd that come from?
When I asked Asbel, he told me to say it to you.
Hey, Sophie, will you tell Asbel something from me?
Sure.
Tell him to butt out.
Butt out. Right.
Oh, you sweet, sweet, innocent summer child, you. I mean, could have been worse, in all honesty. At least she didn't tell her to, she didn't tell Asbel to, like, piss off or something. Butt out is pretty tame, all things considered. And yes, finally got a common metal! One thing that I recommend to anyone playing this game for the first time, which was recommended to me by a friend of mine, actually, was when you get the common metal from the tank that you defeat as a boss, you should put it in your elephant mixer, because it is very useful for creating upgraded equipment, and it takes a while for you to find more common metal. So that was my tip, which my friend told me, and I'm passing it on to you. Oh, we could... Apparently we can mix this with our iron sword? Wait. Oh no, wait, we can't. I guess that's because it hasn't been tempered yet. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, but that's exciting. We can upgrade our swords. Also, we got another Magna Carta, number 4. I'm not gonna look forward to finding all of those off screen. Hey, we got another life bottle, so at least that's a good thing, at least. Oh god, I hope we're gonna be okay. Well, let's begin the operation.
So this is the Seaside Cavern. I can't believe I've never been here before.
Certainly looks like a place worth exploring.
No one has seen us yet.
Good. Let's keep it that way. Now come on. We're almost to the other side.
Alright, new dungeon, which means new enemies, and I see one over there, which looks very... threatening? Question mark? Looks like... sentient mold. I wonder if Green Day is nearby. I'll be very impressed if anyone gets that reference. Anyway, let's see what these... Oh, okay, sorry, green slime, not mold. Well, come on, it could be mold. Slime is pretty much mold when you really think about it. Okay, no it isn't. Man, not only does she have punches, but she's also got flash kicks? Why did I never play you before, Sophie? This is actually super fun. I bet you it's because I was a dumb, you know, teenager, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to play as the girls. Sophie is skilled at close combat attacks, and while her range tends to be short, she can land many quick attacks in a short period of time. Use the left stick with arts, and will sometimes move her around the battlefield, so use those wisely to create powerful attack and evade combos. Dude, that just sounds like a character I would love to play as,
Okay,
so...
let's do this.
No complaints from me. Also, more new enemies. A local star and a water elemental. I'm going to take a wild guess and say you're weak to lightning. Oh, yeah. And apparently weak to aqua. Interesting. Also, don't hit me from behind, jerks. Alright, alright. Move over to you. Do more flash kicks. Should probably figure out what your B arts are, too. Just keep on reaping in those titles as well. Got some more apple gels. I'm going to take one and discard the rest. I've been told that if you open a bunch of chests, that's one of the ways you get a title, so that is something that I'm going to do from now on. Anyway, character skip.
Being in a place like this sure doesn't lift my spirits.
Hey, Asbel. I just told Sharia that she was cute, and she said that you should butt out.
What? You told her that? Come on, I was just kidding around.
She was already irritated when I told her.
Sharia's been angry ever since we met in Verona. Feels like everything's collapsing around me.
Is it? Nothing seems to be falling apart. Everything is intact.
You know, Sophie, you got two things that you need to learn. First are metaphors and how they're great at describing some things. And the second thing is that you don't need to tell Sharia every little thing that I say about her because it can make a crumbling friendship even more unstable.
I didn't think we'd actually have to swim through this place.
I'm all wet.
Are you cold?
If it's too much, take Sophie and head back to Lant.
Don't worry about me. I'm the one who asked to come, remember? Or were you just thinking that maybe I'm in the way? I don't know. Do you even really want me here? If not, you should just say so.
No, I didn't say that. I'm actually really happy you're here. I just don't want to push you too hard. I couldn't stand it if something happened to either of you.
Sharia, you're wet too.
I'm gonna wring out my clothes, so turn around.
Oh, right.
Aw, and Sophie was nice enough to give you a back massage also while wringing out your clothes. Good job, Sophie.
You know, there may be other points in this cave where we have to swim underwater to keep moving forward.
Okay.
Let's make sure we don't miss anything. We'll move slowly and carefully. You okay, Sophie? And Sharia, you should be careful not to catch a cold as well.
Hey, don't stare at me like that when I'm all drenched.
Sorry.
Oh, come on, you're not even wearing white clothes. If you were wearing white clothes, then yeah, that would probably be a problem. I'm gonna take out these enemies quickly. I'm gonna change the subject. Damn, those enemies just refuse to die, holy crap. But on the plus side, all of our equipment got tempered, which means there are some new things that we can do with said equipment. Very excited. Anyway, we got an Elef bottle C, a bottle that recharges 300 Elef. Having one when you're running low, there's no point hoarding it. Words to live by.
Let's do this. Okay.
Alright, that was more like it. And over here, we got a syrup bottle, a medicine that prevents physical ailments during battle. It won't work on afflicted characters. Well, I'll keep that in my back pocket just in case for future use. Tell you one thing, guys. When going through these battles again, especially as the adult versions of these characters, you know, I'll go into a battle right now as an example. When I first said I was going to do this game, a lot of people were saying, wow, this is actually a Tales game with one of the best battle systems. And to be honest, I first thought, really? This game? Because I remembered it being a lot slower. And maybe that's because in the back of my mind I was like, oh, you have to do a lot of guarding, and you have to do a lot of defending, which means, you know, battles would go slower because of that. But no, not really. Like, you do a lot of guarding, but I don't know, it just seems to not really slow the pace of battles, which I'm very happy to say, because I'm more than happy to be wrong about the fact that, battles go very quickly, because I love fast-paced battles. I don't know, it just feels right, you know? I don't know how to put it, it's just one of those things. Also, apparently Sophie can shoot lasers out of her hands. Holy crap, Sophie, what the hell was that? Well, I'm not going to complain about that ability. Holy shit. That was positively nuts. Alright, looks like we gotta jump in again. Man, such a shame we're using this for a military operation. This would be a nice place to come to the beach and have a picnic, or like, sunbathe or something. Right, I'm pretty sure these green slimes actually heal, which is super annoying because that is something I don't want to deal with. You know what? Come over here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Some more gold. Not gonna say no to that. Also, another place to jump in. Alley-oop. Alright, let's see. I believe there's a split right here, and first of all, even, we'll want to go to the left. Because if we go to the left, we have a new discovery, and it's been a while since we had one. And we also got 2 treasure chests. First we got a dark bottle, a medicine that makes it so enemies in the area respawn. Use it when you're spoiling for a fight. I will definitely use that for grinding. And second off, we've got 210 units of Elif. Might as well take it, because we're not going to really come back here. And we got the Glint Soul Colony. And of course, another character skit.
Look, a colony of glint soul bugs. I saw them in one of Hubert's books once.
That reminds me of when you used to come hide out at our house.
You probably don't know this, Asbel, but whenever we did that, Grandpa and Lady Carrie would scold me to no end.
They did?
But Lord Aston always came to my defense. He was always looking out for me.
My father did that? Really?
That's why I was so sad when I'd heard he'd died.
Sharia.
Yeah, well, wish he would defend me a few times, you know? But maybe that's just a selfish request, because I'll never be able to ask him again. Well, now that we've done that, how about we now go to the north? But not before getting another treasure chest, of course. A holy bottle. Alright, let's go. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit weird, because there's a character skit around here. However, it will only appear if you go in and out of this particular spot. I'm not really sure how many times, but it pops up eventually. It might not even need to be done here, but you probably need to go in and out of the water a few times in order to get it to appear, so I'm going to do just that. I'll be back in a second until it appears. Yep, and here it is. Enough with the water already!
Hey, Asbel?
Yeah?
I feel like you've been having us dive into the water an awful lot. That isn't intentional, is it?
What do you mean?
Never mind. It's not a big deal. But it's just... as soon as my clothes start to dry out, we're right back in the water. I'm wet all the time. It's starting to feel a little bit... perverted.
What? No! That's not... I would never... That has nothing to do with it!
Oh, come on, Sharia. Do you think I, during this very important military operation, would try to do anything to just get a sneaky glance at possibly what is underneath your blouse? Because you're right, that is something that I would totally try to do. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna get this discovery right now so I get myself out of this situation. Deathglow algae. A poisonous seaweed that feeds by paralyzing its prey. Fish and shellfish are its main targets.
Sophie, wait! Don't touch that!
Why not?
That's a carnivorous sea plant that paralyzes its prey. It may not like people. It's dangerous. Did it bite you?
Just a little.
Let's see.
It's better.
Good.
I'm glad you were here, Sharia. Sophie, you should thank Sharia too.
Thank you, Sharia.
Oh, of course.
It's like reminding a kid to say please and thank you. Quite literally, in fact. Are you still 14, Sophie? Do we even know your age? Anyway, I'm gonna save very quickly. Alright, and saving's done. So, how about we go into the water one more time, eh? I bet Sharia is about to complain, but whatever. It's time to go and do some more swimming. Man, I almost forgot that our objective was to ambush the Fendolians. Any longer swimming here and I'll start thinking that it's a holiday or something.
Huh? What the hell?
Huh. Beach slime.
Okay, let's do this.
Just going straight into it, huh? Well, it's time to play the Queen Slime. Or fight against the Queen Slime, not play as the Queen Slime. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it's weak to slashes, so we're going to be using a lot of B-Arts against this one. Alright, you know what? I'm also going to take care of your ads while I'm at it, because I don't want to deal with them. Okay, let's see. So, before we continue, let's do... aim for low HP enemies and their weak points, and I'm also going to give that to you as well, Sharia. Alright, that seems like a plan. So we'll be able to take care of these slimes, hopefully. Ah, Jesus Christ! God, how many enemies did you fight in this area? Holy crap! Got a bunch of swords sticking out of your back, trying to look all cool. But for God's sake, you're a slime. Stop trying to act cool, you're a slime. Oh, maybe A-Arts is the way to go, because it seems to be doing good damage regardless. Alright. Good combo, good combo, good strong combo. Damn it! I'd prefer a heal right now. Alright, alright, alright. I'll help you out, Sophie, don't worry. Crap. I'm poisoned, which means I should use a Panacea bottle. Ah, damn it! Would have thought slimes would be our greatest enemy so far. Not me, that's certainly true. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God damn it, stop interrupting my attacks when I'm trying to do cool stuff. Alright. I'm gonna take you out before you can spawn any more enemies.
Time at least, right?
Well, that was certainly a boss and... How many was that? 4 slimes? A boss and a 4? Is that how it goes? Well, whatever. The deed's been done. Sword drawing tips. When Asbel draws his sword, it unleashes a hidden power and activates the Iron Stance state. However, he's limited in the number of hits he can absorb in this state. When you see the opportunity to do so, press X to sheath your sword, then draw it again to start the counterattack all over again. Interesting. I'll keep that in the note. I'll keep that in the back of my mind game.
I wasn't expecting something like that here. We'd better be careful. I don't see the Fendolians anywhere. Let's stay here and wait for our men to arrive.
Well, hopefully we'll still have enough stamina to take on the Fendolians. But it seems like most of our troops are coming over here no problem, so that's good.
It's almost time. Follow me, and let's commence the attack.
Hopefully this goes well. And we'll find out if it goes well next time on Let's Play Tales of Gracie's F. So, as we end off this episode on this character skip, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that fun junk if you liked the episode. And then we'll commence with the attack next time. I'll see you guys then.
That monster was horrible. Do you think it was part of Fendel's defenses?
No, I don't think so. It's probably lived down here for years.
So, it would still be alive if not for us. That's kind of sad. I feel terrible now.
Maybe, but it was either us or it. And we have to save Lant.
Asbel?
There's no time for pity. I'm the only one who can protect Lant now.
I agree with your resolve, Asbel, but make sure your vision is still clear. Lest you be blinded from the things that you truly wish to protect.